guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. I have reached 700 Link level 10 units. I thought I was going to stop doing these videos, just sort of kind of like a, I don't know, like an update every 100 Link level units, but I guess I'll just keep doing it, right? I actually have a lot to talk about in sort of like the strategies I've been using to Link level at the moment. Now, I guess one of the big things I'm sort of going to describe here, global players don't have access to this quite yet. It's going to come in July, but my main focus recently, because like if we take a look at this, so we click this button, anything already clicked, I have Link level 10. So it's like we scroll down and it's like the only things that aren't Link level 10 on here pretty much is just like, you know, like LR TURs, the SSRs of TURs and stuff like that. I guess Super Saiyan 4 Bardock I haven't gotten around to. I will eventually get around to him. But, like, you can see that I don't really have just, like, character. I guess Int Android 13, that's a character, like an actual just unit I have not Link leveled yet. But, like, it's just very few characters. Like, I have basically all the important stuff is done. Characters that are going to potentially be easing in the future and stuff like that. I have all that done, right? So at this point, I'm sort of just like Link leveling whatever. One of the big reasons, of course, is to raise that account power level. And then we could just swap over to the data section real fast. And I'll show you guys sort of what I've been prioritizing with these 700 Link level 10 units, right? So what I want to do is the title section. If we go to the title section, I believe this entire section right here is not out yet on global. And this should come during the 7th anniversary. And this is, I believe this is just like, you know, like doing like a bunch of overall damage and like all events using a bunch of stamina. And then down here we get to it. So like this is the youth category right here. The bronze one is to use the youth category 10 times. Silver's youth category 100 times. And then the gold is the youth category 300 times, right? Like I can click it and it'll show us. The only thing that really frustrates me is then I unclick it and it teleports us back to the top. I hate that. It makes it very difficult to go through these. But what I've been doing is, while Link leveling lately, I've been trying to knock some of these out. So let me see if we can't find a category that I have directly finished just from, like, dude, you have to use every category 300 times. It's a lot. And all of your progress starts once these are added into the game, too. It's not like these, like, you know, otherwise, like, most of these categories I would have had done, right? Throughout the years of playing these, like, category teams and stuff like that. But, like, it's the progress only starts as soon as these are actually added in game, so you can't do it earlier. Okay, so this is Grade 8 Power. I use Grade 8 Power 300 times. That's just because of the GT Hero team. I think the Dokkan raid, the All-Star raid, the 999 stage one, I got a lot of those done during that. That's what? Is this Universal? No, that's Space Traveling Warriors. Space Traveling Warriors, I think, is one I got done while Link leveling. When Ginyu first came out, I was Link leveling a Terrifying Conqueror / Space Traveling Warrior team. So I got all of those done right there. One annoying one I got done is this one right here. This is Defenders of Justice. I got the Defenders of Justice category done 300 times, again, just from Link leveling. So what I've been doing lately, right, is, I don't know, let's think up, what is like a small, niche, not good category? I got one. Namekian, right here. The Namekian category. So, like, I probably will do this in a bit. You know, any of these, like, highlighted characters here, I don't have Link level 10 yet. So, like, I might just build a team of them. And then, you know, just get the progress for this Namekian sort of, like, thing done just like that. Right? Like, that's probably what I'm going to continue to do with sort of, like, my Link leveling, right? Because it's, like, at this point, dude, like, okay, let's go to Super AGL, and it's, like, I've got the Dokkan Fest Trunks right here, you know, he's all done, he's Link leveled and stuff like that, but then I've also got his SSR Link leveled to full level 10. So I've just been working on a lot of stuff like that. I don't really have good units to Link level anymore. It's just more so me just kind of like cruising along. And that's why, like, if we go, let's just pull up my box. Let's go by Assorted. Let's go Super STR. And then let's go Android Cell Saga. So this Trunks, I already had him full level 10 links, right? when he Dokkan awakens, this Link right here, Golden Z Fighter, becomes Shattering Limit instead. So all I did was, I was just like, whatever, okay, I'll just grind up a new one, and then this is the one I'm going to go ahead and link level to 10, and then of course I'll do a showcase on him in a couple of days once I get him done. But, you know, hey, man, we're going to keep link leveling, you know, even like units, SSRs and stuff like that. So like, here's another character who I'll probably link level sometime soon, like the Vegeta Jr. and Goku Jr., they're TUR, right? Yeah, don't forget that even their TUR and their SSR will be a lot better after they were fixed over here on GP Dokkan. So not bad. Yeah, and I could hit this, and then we'd see the actual LR right there. Okay, so the stage I've been using is 8-9. You know, I'll just sort of finish out this video with just sort of like the explanation of like the good stages. I think a good strategy you can employ, I really would urge players to continue to use their boosts, right? For link leveling. I think that's definitely the best way to do that. Because it's like, if you go into a Dokkan event, it's just 2 runs, but the boost from like on a link level, it's like, dude, like if you get a link level 10 from a boosted run, you might have saved yourself 30 runs, right? Like 40 runs, 50 runs. So I just feel like using your boost on that is good. I might at some point examine and try and see if there might be some stage that's good to get incredible gems from auto, like just using auto. Maybe right now the very last stage against Piccolo, 27-3. I think Piccolo sometimes drops incredible gems. But the thing about the current like agreed upon great link leveling stages, none of them have incredible gems on them, and it might be a thing that you're going to want to grind up in the future. So using your boost on 23-8, even though 23-8 is not the kind of stage you want to use for link leveling, especially auto, if you're going to use it with your boost and then get incredible gems while link leveling, that probably is not the worst idea. Now, I think for manual link leveling, I would agree that 15-2 is probably the go-to, right? Many fights that are very easy to hit because you have stop signs, Cybermen, all over the map, so it's very easy to hit all those fights, right? 7-10 is the stage that a lot of people have been using for auto, because you just have a million Cybermen fights and you're sort of going through it. But what I am continuing to use right now is I use stage 8-9. The reason I use stage 8-9 compared to like, you know, 7-10 like most people is because 8-9 is like just exponentially faster. The reason is because 7-10 has these stop sign fights where you're fighting, you know, 3 to 5 Cybermen. So, you know, sometimes those fights will go multiple turns. Regardless, you know, you're doing several attacks. You're taking down these Cybermen like that. Whereas if you're doing 8-9 auto, all we're getting right here is just like these Ginyu Force members who instantly die in 1 second, and then we're able to just continue moving fast, right? The Ginyu Force members, like any rainbow unit doing even like an additional normal against the Ginyu Force members, like takes them out. Like they're done, right? So it's like, it's just every single run I do full auto is usually either 2 or 3 minutes. Very, very uncommonly will it stretch past 2 or 3 minutes. Like that's typically all it is again like 2 or 3 minutes to get all these runs in. So per day I'm getting, I don't know, like 200 plus link level runs on 20 or not 23 on this stage 8-9. I might tweet this out soon. I'm just gonna ask people like, hey, let me see like what your progress is. But I'm curious how many runs a lot of the community has done in quest stages, right? Because, you know, quest stages is where you're going to get a majority of your link level stages. There definitely is the daily Master Roshi event. I've finished 10 units, like actually gotten their final link in that Master Roshi daily stage. Seriously. Like that Roshi stage is pretty good, right? So like I've definitely finished some units there. You know, I've got, like I remember just doing a showcase one time. I think I got a level 10 link for STR LR UI Goku a while back, right? Like, you know, occasionally you're getting some links outside of the quest stages, but if you're just seriously grinding up links, quest stages I think is where you're going to be getting a lot of them. By the way, this Gohan, I'm probably going to put this video out tomorrow. I'm recording this on the 10th right now. I'll probably put this out on the 11th. This Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, I expect to get a Dokkan Awakening into a TUR. You know, he's a free-to-play unit from that BoJack story event, which is getting a revamp into being like a Dragon Ball story like event, right? So I think we might see that Gohan actually get a Dokkan Awakening. But yeah, this is what I do to link level this right here, right? Occasionally you encounter like a fight against like 4 Frieza soldiers like this, right? But the thing is on 710, every single fight is against several Cybermen like this, right? Whereas like doing this stage right here, you are fighting a lot of just the Ginyu Force members, who is just one person and just like an additional normal, as long as it's not type disadvantage, is gonna finish them off. So this is that. I would say for free-to-play players, you know, if you're just like, you know, using your stamina, you know, you're not putting stones or meat into it, you know, to go as fast as possible, I think doing 710 for link leveling probably is a good idea. But if you're like me and you're just trying to get, you know, characters done, then I think 8-9 is better, right? Because I think just how much faster it is will allow you to just get, you know, I don't know, over the course of an entire day, do I get 50 more runs in on 8-9 than I would on 710? Probably. Maybe even more. I don't know. Something like that. So that's why I choose to do 8-9. But, of course, not all players are spending infinite amounts of stones on stamina and stuff like that like I do, right? So you do want to keep that in mind. That's why, even though I very much vastly prefer 8-9, I do think 710 is still really good. If you want to do it manually, 15-2 is good. Typically, even my boosts, I just use an 8-9 to just sort of like go as fast as possible. You know, and try and like get a lot of the boosts on there. And yeah, I guess the last thing I'll end with is let's head over here. And then let's go ahead and click this. So I'm at 41,000 quest stage runs. So, you know, quite a few to get the, you know, 700 link level 10 units. So, oh, I am closing in on 5,000 link level 10s overall, right? Like actual like links at level 10. I still maintain that they did mess up a bit with the power level system, right? I think they put way too much stock into link levels compared to everything else, but, you know, hey, it's still something fun to do, right? So, let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.